But most of the people, they start their business, they get going, it's they make it from day to day, then week to week, and then they start to make it month to month. And, they try to get this idea that's in their head and get it communicated to their prospects, their customers, their employees, the people that support them. But it's like all the focus gets on your story that you tell your potential customers. Mm-hmm. But where the big competitive advantage, when you think of the brands that really do it right, the people that work there, the people that want to be a part of that brand, people want to have that brand as a part of their identity, but there's these invisible things that accomplish this, that they innately either got right or were really deliberate about. What are those things, Bryan?
So it's interesting because I think sometimes we talk about culture and it's overcomplicated. Culture is nothing more than a set of consistent behaviors that are visible in every aspect of your company. They turn up every day. And largely it starts with the leaders of the organization, and so it should. So sometimes it changes, gets slightly more complicated when the organization reaches a certain point. But, by and large, that's what it is. And, the key really is, and the most interesting thing is now even consumers make buying decisions based on how organizations treat their people, their reputation for treating their people. People make buying decisions based on the stories they see of the people behind the brand. So employer brand is becoming more and more prevalent and showing up in consumer decisions, and it's almost blurring lines between a consumer brand and what's sometimes called a talent brand. So what we specialize in is going into organizations and unearthing the magic, the soul, the essence of what differentiates them and what makes them a unique place to work in terms of what they stand for, how it feels, what the employee experience is, and that sort of it always talks to impact. So does my contribution matter individually? Does the contribution of this organization matter to the world? Purpose, do I believe in the direction and the vision of this organization, and belonging, how it feels to be part of it? So if we can articulate what it feels like and answer those three fundamental questions for an organization, then they can articulate who they are in a very transparent way, so people can make better decisions as to whether to make a life-changing decision to go and work there and whether to stay or not. So that's what employer brand is all about. That's how we sort of look at culture, and those are some of the sort of derivative parts that go into how we do it.
Hey, thanks for watching these Golden Nuggets. And as a reward, I got another big fat Golden Nugget just for you. I wrote this book for you to help you get your act together online so you can grow your business better. You're searching, you want to learn. This is a great book. Grab the book, grow your business.
Amazing, right?